The University of California owns and operates facilities across the entire state of California,
Ken Smith, Executive Director, EH&S.
including 10 campuses, 5 medical centers, and it manages the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory and is affiliated with 2 other national laboratories. However, UC is much more than buildings, laboratories, and hospitals. It is the people that make the University of California a special organization and a driving force in the world. There are over 250,000 students in the university and over 190,000 faculty and staff.
Brent Cooley, Deputy Director, EH&S.
With this incredibly diverse, geographically spread out, and complex organization comes many challenges. When you think about all the operations at any given UC, each UC campus includes trade staff such as plumbers and electricians. It includes dining operations, police departments, residential living areas, extremely complex research operations. It involves 5 large and expanding healthcare systems, and it includes an incredible array of travel, not only within the state, but around the entire world.
Cheryl Lloyd, VP, System-Wide Human Resources.
The University of California is pretty unique in that it is a myriad of different risks. That's what makes it interesting, but yet challenging, because you have to come up with a mechanism for fixing all of those types of risks. We don't try to tell people to avoid the risk, because we want people to embrace risk, we want people to research, and we want people to be kind of, in essence, be all they can be in our kind of environment.
Courtney Claflin, former Executive Director, Captive Insurance Programs.
Part of managing the risk is you first have to identify it. So we have physical risks, we have operational risks, and we have financial risks. The second thing you have to do is you have to quantify it. So how much does that risk cost us? And currently right now what we do is we insure 30 to 32 lines of coverage: workers' compensation, liability, cyber, automobile, all of those types of exposures for the university on a system-wide basis.
Mylan Tran, Assistant Director, Risk and Safety Training.
We have a captive insurance company, Fiat Lux, which buys reinsurance.
Karen Shee, Executive Director, Captive Insurance Programs.
When you have your own insurance company, you see everything that's coming in. So instead of having to go out, get all that data, when you get a claim, you get a loss, you have that. You know what's up and coming. You know what's coming down the pipeline.
Based on the trends we have studied, we have implemented sexual harassment, ethics, and cybersecurity training to be taken by faculty, staff, and students system-wide.
Kevin Confetti, Associate VP, Risk Services.
One of the programs we're most proud of is our Be Smart About Safety program. What this has allowed us to do is to provide funding back to our campuses and medical centers to try new initiatives and prevention programs that they couldn't do prior. Another program we're very proud of and is in response to an emerging risk called the Violent Acts Mitigation Program. This allows us to be able to create new programs and new initiatives to help them prevent violent acts at their locations, whether it's a campus or a medical center. The CANDOR program is really a new way of looking and addressing issues and events that happen at our medical centers as a result of an adverse medical procedure. It really has changed the entire way of how we look at dealing with an adverse event from a medical standpoint.
The University of California is the only institution to institute a Center of Excellence program. There are over 25 experts and groups around the system working to solve problems for all campuses. From our nationally acclaimed biosafety Level 3 training facilities that have trained thousands of laboratory personnel and emergency first responders, to our award-winning training and education program that has over 300,000 e-learning course completions in risk, health, and safety topics, our centers are growing and servicing a large array of people in and outside the UC.
Nathan Brosham, Executive VP, UC Finance.
This combination makes the university a rare institution, actually a rare idea, not just in higher education, not just in California, but across the whole country and in every sphere of public life.
University of California, Office of the President, Risk Services. Training and Education Center of Excellence.